All right, so we're recording and we are looking at the homework. I just posted it this morning, so that was completely my bad. I just spaced on, I forgot you guys had your own Google Classroom for a second, so I won't do that again. Anyway, you were supposed to work on your first paragraph of your gardening report. Did you guys do that? Because remember in class last week, we were working on your keyword outlines and your fused outline for gardening.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, you remember that? Okay. Because you guys were going to write about tasks.
Okay.
So go ahead.
I didn't know how to write. I didn't know where to write this. I didn't have like a doc I could write this on, so I didn't know what you wanted me to do until today.
Okay, I understand. That was my fault because I didn't post it. But anyway, we'll just catch up. It's no big deal. So do you guys have this page that we worked on last week, which is the keyword outline for gardening tasks? You guys have this?
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
So right here, this fused outline, we worked on this in class last week. And you got it all filled in and you guys were gonna write a paragraph. Bronx, did you get to write your paragraph yet or not yet?
No, but I'll
Okay.
get it done today. I'll get it done today.
It's okay. So, like I said, it was my fault that I didn't post it, but I'm gonna post today your next assignment. What we're gonna do is work on Roman numeral 2 today. So you have Roman numeral 1. This represents your first paragraph. And then we're gonna do Roman numeral 2 in class today. So your homework will just be the 2 paragraphs. That's not too bad. You can do that. So using the fused only for your paragraph. Ignore the rest of this because we're done with all these others, A through D. So once we get to this part where it's fused, that's what you use for your paragraph. Okay, so what I'm gonna have you guys do is just turn this over to the back and we'll start working on Roman numeral 2. Did you guys find your stuff that you left at the cabin? Because I think that was part of the problem last week. Oh, good, okay. So, and you have your big page here, Alexis, too? You have this? Okay, go to the back, let's set it up. And we're gonna do Roman numeral 2. So A on the left, Roman numeral 2, and then 1 through 5. Same thing for B, Roman numeral 2, 1 through 5. Go ahead and set it all up, and then we'll start working on it together. And then C, Roman numeral 2 again, 1 through 5. Make sure you spread out 1 through 5 so it's not too scrunched. Kind of spread it out a little bit. And we do have a D. So go ahead and do D also and Roman numeral 2 again. I know I'm going kind of fast, but I'll give you guys time to do this. And then in the middle under B, that's where fused outline goes. So we're basically just setting this up for the second paragraph. There we go. Are you working on it, Alexis? Okay.
And you also said D, right?
I did, yeah, because we have actually 4 articles. So yes, D
All
here
right.
at the bottom.
So,
Yeah.
all right. So A, B, C, and D.
A, B, C, and D. Yep.
All right.
and then fused in the middle. Are you finished, Alexis? Okay. Okay. Oops, you know what? I did the fused one wrong. It's supposed to be 1 through 6, and ignore those. I used pens, so ignore those parentheses there, because the fused actually has 6. I messed up on that. Okay. So go ahead and look at your list of possible topics. This was on the front side of that page down here. We already did tasks. That's going to be your first paragraph. So go ahead and just cross out tasks. You already got that. You have several to choose from here. So I need you guys to decide, and you can pick the same topic or different ones. It doesn't matter. Go ahead, Alexis.
I'm gonna say tools. I just think tools because like they're just like tools. It just like gives you an idea
Yeah.
of like what you need.
Yeah. I like that. And I like that you're thinking about a logical order, because, you start with the tasks, like what you need to do, and then talk about like what tools you need to do those tasks. So I think that's a good idea. What about you, Bronx? Do you like the idea of writing about tools or something different?
So does it have to be from the possible topics?
It does. It has to be from the possible topics, because we're getting our information from these articles.
All right. I'd probably say the benefits, maybe.
The benefits, okay. So if you guys do 2 separate topics, that's okay. I'm going to have you write your own keyword outlines. So if you want to do benefits, go ahead and circle the word benefits in all the columns that you see it in. And then Alexis, if you want to write about tools, find the word tools and see what articles talk about the tools. So it looks like tools is in the first article A, but I don't see the benefits in article A. So for Bronx, you can cross out A because it doesn't have any information about the benefits. But Alexis, yours does. So you're not going to cross out A. Okay. But I do want you guys both to put in the word gardening, comma, and then Alexis is going to put tools here. And Bronx is going to put benefits. It's okay that you guys are doing different ones. That's fine with me. And then go ahead and write that on each of the Roman numeral 2. So go over to B, put gardening, and then whatever topic you picked, tools or benefits. Same with now. Yeah.
I'm just saying tools is just like way better. Sorry.
Oh my gosh. Actually, Alexis, look at your list back here, because tools is not in B. So you're going to cross out B here on this part. You don't need B for yours. Does that make sense? Because there's nothing in article B about tools. So, but Bronx, you will keep B. Make sense? Okay. And then just keep going across here, putting gardening, and then whatever your topic is that you picked. Gardening. And then your topic. Gardening, comma, and then your topic. Whatever topic you picked. So just to make sure, Bronx has A crossed out. And Alexis, you have B crossed out. Okay.
Wait, all right. I wasn't listening right there, but so I cross out A.
Yeah, because you're doing benefits. Yep, you're going to cross out A because benefits is not in that article here. If you look under A, it doesn't have the word benefits. So yes, Bronx, you cross out A. Alexis
All right.
is crossing out B. Okay, so
All right,
here's
thank
how we're
you.
doing it since you guys picked different topics, which is fine. I am going to start with A for tools. So Bronx, what I want you to do is look at this one, article B. This should have a B on it here for source text 14.2. This is page 127. Are you still setting up your outline?
Yeah, a little bit. I'm almost
Oh,
done.
sorry. Okay. I didn't mean to go.
No,
And then Alexis, you're
it's
going to look at A, article A, which is this one. This is for Alexis. This is page 125. Okay. Plants of the garden. Got that?
What's the name of the one for A again?
This one is page 125. It's called Plants of the Garden.
Where's that thing? Oh, here it is. Sorry.
That's okay. And then Bronx, you're going to look at this one. You're looking at a different article. This one's called The Wonderful World of Gardens. Do you have that one too? It looks like he's still working on his outline. So Bronx, keep setting up your outline. I'm going to start with Alexis, okay? Oh, you got it. Good. Okay.
I was like looking through my papers, and then all of a sudden I look to my left, and the papers are right there that I need.
Oh, they were there the whole time. That's funny. Alexis, on the back of this article called Plants of the Garden, if you turn it over to the back, do you see the word tools right here in the margin?
Yes.
Like you wrote it in there. Perfect. Okay, so that's the only paragraph we're going to read for this article. Okay. So you look for interesting or important facts while I read it. Okay, Alexis. So Bronx, you could just relax for a second or finish up your outline, whatever you're working on. So this is for you, Alexis. I'm going to read it. You underline, okay?
Okay.
You got a pencil?
I snapped one, but it's a pencil.
You have a snapped one too?
These things are lazy, bro. I have a whole drawer of these things.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Okay. Proper tools are essential. A full-sized shovel as well as a handheld trowel will be first on the list. Every garden needs a source of water and a delivery system. This usually consists of hoses and sprinklers, or at least a large watering can. A rake and a wheelbarrow will be quite useful. For growing beans, tomatoes, or other vine-based vegetables, poles and stakes will be needed. Many gardeners like having a knee pad to relieve discomfort while planting and weeding. These are some of the necessary tools. Okay, did you get a chance to underline a few things there, Alexis?
Yes, I did. But
Okay, good. So I'm going to let you work on your keyword outline for A. Okay, Alexis, and then I'm going to help Bronx next here. So go ahead and look at what you underlined and put the keywords here. Does that make sense, Alexis?
Okay.
You're good. Okay, go ahead and work on that. And then Bronx, I'm going to read yours. And we're looking for the benefits of gardening. And for this article, I think it's on the back. Yeah, on the back. I have it down here on the bottom. Is that where you have your note about benefits on the margin here? It should be on page 128. Okay, good. So that's the paragraph I'm going to read, and you focus on underlining information, okay? Okay. Just the interesting stuff or whatever you think is important. Even so, gardening has many benefits. If you work diligently, you might be able to harvest enough produce to lower your grocery bill for several months. You may even grow more than your family needs, which means you can share the wealth with friends and neighbors. Possibly, you might have enough to sell at a local farmer's market, although you can go there just to buy some of the things you didn't or couldn't grow yourself. Every year you work in your garden, you will learn new skills and appreciate more about the wonderful world you live in. Okay. Did you find a few things in there to underline? Good. Okay, so Bronx, go ahead and work on your B for benefits here and put some of those keywords down from the facts that you underlined. And then I'll talk to you about that in a second. I'm going to see how Alexis is doing on hers. What number, you can show me, Alexis, on your fingers, what number are you working on right now on your outline? Okay, keep working by yourself. Okay, you're on 2, good. I'll give you another couple minutes here to work by yourselves. Got it, Bronx? Okay, good. So go ahead and read what you have for your numbers there under benefits here. Tell me your keywords that you wrote down, Bronx.
Okay, I picked harvest produce and lower, and then I put like a money sign because it said like lower your grocery bill and stuff like that.
Oh, good. Yeah, I like that. Okay.
And I put share, wealth, and friends for my second one.
Okay.
And then for the third one, I put sell local farmers.
Good. I like it.
And wait, so okay, yeah. I don't have a fourth and a fifth one though, because
Yeah. That's just optional, like if you have anything else you read in there that you want to put, but that you got the main ones, so you can stop there. That's fine. That's why we have parentheses around it. Just if you don't see anything else, that's okay. Good. I like what you got. How about Alexis? What do you have?
Okay, I just finished.
Oh,
And
perfect. Okay.
so I have proper tools, and I have essential. Then
Okay.
I have shovel, trowel, and
Yeah.
let's see, yeah, then I have
Oh, let me stop
water
you there for a
delivery
second. Hold
system.
on, just pause just for a second. So you said you have shovel and then trowel and then list.
Yes.
I wonder if you should put like a 1 ST for first. You don't have to count that as a word, but next to the word list so that you know why you put list there. Like it should be first on your list. Does that make sense?
Okay.
Yeah, it's just a suggestion. That way, when you look at it later and you're like, why did I put list there? If you see the word or the symbol for first, then you'll be like, oh yeah, it's because it's the first on the list. It should be. Okay, good. So
I
we'll
got
put under that. Okay.
and then I have water delivery system, and I
Good.
have beans, tomatoes, and vine-based vegetables. Vine-based vegetables
Vine-based
system.
vegetables. Okay. And that's good, but
I know I need one more.
yeah, I'm thinking because
Almost.
that might be confusing when you read it later. Maybe you could draw, because really the point of that part is that you need those stakes and the poles. You know what I mean? Because you guys have planted tomatoes before, right? And sometimes we use like what's called a tomato cage, where you stick it in the ground and then it has something to attach to. It has like, it's usually like a cylinder shape. Bronx?
Okay, then I'll put poles
Okay,
the stakes needed.
go ahead, Bronx.
What's funny is we're actually growing tomatoes right now.
Oh, nice. Okay, cool. So yeah, you probably have those cages around them, huh? So they can grow. Yep, good. Okay, Alexis, what else? Is that all you have?
Yes.
Okay, good. You guys both did great on that. So let's move on now to C. Both of you have information in C. So I'm going to look at Article C, which is, look for the C at the top. I think we wrote it in last time, but this is Article C called My Garden. It's page 129. So find that one.
Oh my God. I'm like, files.
Page 129 called My Garden. All
Mm,
these should be hopefully in your front pocket. Okay.
I have two features.
Okay. Did you guys find it? You both have it?
Yeah. Well, I have it.
You do or you don't? You do. Okay. I keep talking over you and I'm like, what did you say? All right, my garden. So the first paragraph is going to be about benefits. So this is going to be for Bronx. I'll start with his this time. Is that what you have in the margin over here? Benefits on the first paragraph? Okay. So I'll start with Bronx this time and you can just relax for a second, Alexis, and then I'll read your paragraph as the next one. Okay, about tools. All right, so this is for Bronx. I love gardening. Being outdoors in the sunshine and fresh air, I get my hands and knees dirty with rich brown soil. I see the small seeds sprout and grow into tall, lush plants laden with delicious fruits and vegetables. This is about benefits, right? Okay. So far, I don't see anything about the benefits of gardening. So if you underline anything, I would not use that yet. Let's keep going and see what else it says. Raising and protecting these plants gives me great satisfaction, while the exercise it provides keeps me flexible and strong. Okay, well, that's kind of interesting. I didn't think about gardening as exercise, but it does, you are bending over a lot and moving around in the garden. So that could be a good point, a good benefit. Okay. The problem solving required benefits my mind. Above all, I love the beauty of a well-tended garden and its peaceful green foliage. The contrasting reds, yellows, and oranges of the vegetables alongside the bright colors or bright patterns of the flowers, and butterflies. It is a feast for the soul, impossible to describe. Okay, so basically they're saying one of the benefits of gardening is just the enjoyment of it, which is true, just seeing the colors and being in the dirt and all that. So were you able to underline a few things there, Bronx? Okay, so go ahead and work on C next by yourself. And I'm going to read Alexis's paragraph, which is the next one here. So you ready, Alexis? Okay. It helps to have the right tools. Perhaps I have a few too many, but the right tool at the right moment perfects the experience. Of course, I have a collection of shovels, an assortment of rakes and cultivators, and a variety of clippers and trimmers. My seed dispenser is helpful for inserting the smallest of seeds. Because I like to know what was planted there, I label each row with a popsicle stick-like marker. My wheelbarrow is frustrating because it seems to have a flat tire at the very time I want to use it. My biggest challenge is finding my favorite gloves. I should get another pair. Okay. And you got to underline a few things there, Alexis? Okay, good. So go ahead and start working on your outline now for C. Give you guys a few minutes to do that.
All right, so is it okay if we only have two for one of them, or do we have to have three since like there's not a lot of like like describing words for like benefits, honestly. Like there
Yeah,
for me, I don't think there's like a lot of benefit talking in there. I don't know if
I
that's
kind
just
of felt that way too. Yeah. You do have to have three though. So what do you have so far? Maybe I can help you find a third one.
I got seeds, sprout, and delicious. I don't know.
Wait, hold
and
on.
then
Okay, seeds. Okay. I think next to seeds, maybe draw like some eyeballs or something, because really it's talking about like you see the small. So they're saying it's a benefit to watch the seeds grow, basically. So maybe draw some eyeballs next to where you have seeds on your outline. That way you'll remember when you go to write it later.
all right.
And then delicious. So yeah, you'll probably remember delicious fruits and vegetables. Okay, and then what else do you have?
And then I got fruits and protecting, which I don't really think it goes, but
Fruits and protecting, you said?
yeah.
Um, yeah, I would cross out fruits, or are you using a pencil? Maybe you could erase fruits, but I do think you could keep protecting and then plants and then satisfaction. That's
Okay.
a benefit. I think so. Basically, what this person is saying is making sure that it has enough water and that the bugs are not eating it, and you're just taking care of it. That's bringing this person satisfaction, basically. So yeah, maybe protecting plants and then satisfaction. That's a good one.
All right.
And then what did you get? Oh, so those are the only two you have so far?
Yes.
Um, you could talk about that exercise part. You could put exercise, flexible, and strong. Because you know, when
Yeah.
you're gardening, you're bending, like I said, you're moving around and bending and stuff. It's different than a
Okay.
workout at the gym, but you know, it's better than sitting on the couch.
Yes.
So maybe you could put those words in there. How about you, Alexis? What do you have on
Alright.
yours?
You want me to read the words?
Yes, please.
Helps right tools, right moment experience, shovels, rakes, and clippers, and then I
Okay.
have popsicle sticks, markers.
Oh yeah, that's good.
Well, label popsicle sticks, markers.
Yeah, okay.
Then I have finding favorite gloves.
Okay, good. The only one I'm not sure about is the one that you said about perfects experience. What do you have for that one? I think it was your number 2.
Okay, right moment experience.
Yeah, that one's going to be hard to know what you mean when you go to write that. Um,
Or I could say I could say tools perfects experience.
yeah, I think that's better. Yeah, I like that. And it just means perfects just means it helps, right? It makes the experience better when you have the right tools. And that's true pretty much for anything you're doing that require tools. It's really hard to dig a hole without a shovel.
Oh yeah.
Really hard. Okay. So you guys are good. Let's do D together really quick next. You're almost done here. So this is going to be from Keisha's Garden. This is page 131. Keisha's Garden. Now, just to remind you on this one, it's written a little bit different. It's almost written like a story about a character named Keisha. But you're only looking for the benefits of gardening and the tools that you need for gardening. So don't use her name in your outline, because really that would be weird to mention Keisha out of the blue in your paper. And it's like, where did she come from? So don't use her name as one of the key words. But you do want to keep in mind what is this talking about as far as benefits of gardening and then the tools. So at the bottom here on the front page, I think you guys have tools here at the very bottom. Is that what you have, Alexis, here? At the very bottom of this page? The word tools. Okay, so I'm going to read Alexis's first. And you're going to mark things, really focus on if there's any different tools this talks about or different information. Just looking at it, I see $signs. So that would be something good to mention in your outline in your paper about how much things cost, right? Okay, so I'm going to read it. Alexis, this is for you. So you focus on underlining information here. Because she didn't have a lot of money, Keisha checked local garage sales for tools. She found a nice shovel for $2, a pair of clippers for $3, and a wheelbarrow for $10, although it had a flat tire. So you don't want to mention flat tire, right? Because you're just looking for what tools you need. Okay, on the back. Fortunately, her big brother fixed it. She found a rake in her garage. The only thing she needed to buy new was a 50-foot hose at the local hardware store. This was enough to get started. So not a whole lot of information in that paragraph, honestly. So I would mention something about how much these things cost at a garage sale.
Okay.
And
Okay.
then buying a new hose, because it's important to buy a new hose. That if you buy a hose at a yard sale, it's probably got a hole in it. And then that's a pain because in the water.
Oh yeah.
So you guys probably know what
This
that's.
is usually a reason they're selling it.
Yeah. Okay, so go ahead and get started on that. Now, Bronx, I'm going to read yours. Yours is really short. It's the last one. Is that where you have benefits on yours too? Right here on page 132. It should be the last paragraph. Okay. So I'm going to read it. Really think about the benefits here. I know there's not a lot to choose from, but you can just pick 3 things. Keisha and her family enjoyed the food, and her brother especially loved the watermelon. Her father was so impressed with the savings on their grocery bill, he gave her $50, which would help cover her expenses with a little extra for her to keep. Keisha had learned a lot and planned to expand her garden the next year. Yeah, so this one's going to be a little tricky. So I would put something about family enjoyed food. Or, because you're trying to write it without Keisha in there. So maybe it family enjoy food, like your family will enjoy the food you grow. And then savings, grocery bill.
I actually, can I just tell you all the things that I got and you can see if you like them?
Oh yeah, I didn't know you already wrote it, so that's
All right.
great. Go for it.
All right, so I have family enjoyed food. I don't know if really watermelon is a good one. I don't think it is.
Um, yeah, what else do you have?
Impressed savings and bill.
Okay. And that's it?
Yeah,
Yeah, the watermelon one doesn't really work. What else? You could put, um, how about you put plan, expand garden like next year? Because when you save money on your grocery bill, you can use that money toward your next garden. And then you can make it bigger. That just means like making your garden bigger. How's that
Okay.
sound? Okay.
That sounds good.
And then Alexis, did you get yours done?
Yes, I did.
Awesome. Okay, so it's already 9:30, but I'm going to stay on just a couple more minutes if you can. But I'd like for you to pull from your outlines that you made now and copy the ones on the fused outline that you want to include in your paragraph. And as you're doing this, remember to think about a logical order. Okay, so you don't want facts to be jumping around. Kind of make sure it flows with the same type of facts together. So go ahead and look at all of your keyword outlines and pick your favorites from there, and then think about an order on how you could put those.
Okay.
Yeah, and work on that for a couple minutes. I know it's already
Okay.
late, but I want to see what you come up with. So go ahead and work on that.
Well, thank you.
Oh yeah, don't leave yet. I want you to do this before you go.
Okay.
So stay on a little bit and write down,
So
copy the ones that you want to put down
do
here.
you want do you want me to like combine facts from number C, C and and A and put them in the fused?
Yeah, so you're doing A and C and D, right?
Okay.
And you're gonna look for your the ones that you like the best as far as the information, the facts that you wrote down.
Okay.
And you're gonna copy it exactly down here on fused. Does that make sense?
Okay.
So like
Okay.
tell me one that you like. Tell me what you're gonna put for number 1 here on fused. Which one do you like from up above? Just want to make sure you're doing it.
I would say okay. So I would say helps the right tools.
Yes, that's a good one to start with because that makes sense to start by saying it helps to have the right tools when you're gardening. So copy that right here, helps right tools
Okay.
for number 1.
So yeah. And do you want to hear the rest?
Did you already write it down?
Yeah, I'm writing it down.
Okay, after you write down that for your fused for number 1, yeah, tell me the next one.
Okay. Done.
Okay.
I would say the next one would be cool. I won't say that. Never mind. Uh, Well, I would say like more of like the type of tool stuff for the next one because that one shows her like where you get it.
Yeah. Like talk about the types of tools next. Is that what you're thinking?
Yes.
Yeah, I think that's a good idea.
And then I would say like labeled popsicle sticks, markers.
Yep. Okay. That's a good
Um,
one too.
or finding favorite gloves. But that's what I saw interesting in that one. But this is the one where I really thought that you could just like you could say all those tools that you would need.
Yeah, that's a good idea. So you want to go in order pretty much that makes sense to you.
Yeah.
I think you understand. You guys are doing a good job with that. So when you go to write your paragraph, because your homework is going to be to write your first paragraph, which we did last week. So you're going to use this fused line for Roman numeral 1 for paragraph 1.
Okay.
And then you're going to use this fused outline only for Roman numeral 2 to write your second paragraph. So you're going to write 2 paragraphs this week for your homework. Does that make sense?
Yes.
I think
Yes,
I
it does.
lost Bronx, but so your homework is use your fused outlines. Oh, there you are.
My computer died.
Oh no. Well, it's a good thing because we're done with class. So 2 paragraphs this week. Make sure you use your checklist and I'll see you guys next week.
Bye.
Have a good one.
Day.
Bye. Have a good day too. Thank you.